Since the pandemic hit, more than 40 million people in the U.S. have filed for unemployment, and now a lot of those people are wondering what to do with their 401K accounts. Well, this morning, Garrison III from Preservation Financial is here to discuss how a rollover may be a smart move on their part. Good morning, Davis.
Good morning, Tim.
Let's talk about that. An IRA rollover from a 401K. Why is that a smart move?
Well, number one, there's several things you can do. Number one, you can leave your 401K at your previous employer.
Okay.
That's fine and that's okay, but you're giving up control of the choices of your investments.
Right.
And that's why rollover IRA is so much more preferable, because control. You're keeping control of it. And it's especially important to these 40 million people that have filed for unemployment. And that's one of the reasons that the market tanked yesterday, 1,800 points, was because of dreary unemployment news.
Right.
But you also want to potentially avoid a tax hit. With a rollover IRA, a lot of 401K plans built into the plan has documentation stating that they must withhold 20% in taxes from your rollover IRA. That is not necessary. Do a direct transfer.
Right.
We can help you with that. We do them every day.
I was going to ask you that. If someone decides to do that, they're in that situation where they want to take a 401K and roll it over. It's a pretty seamless event, but they need a little help doing it.
Yes. Don't look at it in a casual mindset.
Right.
Because if you're under age 59 and a half, for example, there's a 10% penalty if you withdraw funds from your 401K or rollover IRA before 59 and a half.
Right.
And you don't want to pay that 10% penalty. That's ridiculous. And that's a tax hit that you can avoid. You can choose investments in a rollover IRA that are best for you. You have a lot of freedom out there. We can help you with that. Like you said, we do it every day, day in, day out. And with a direct rollover, like I was talking about, a transfer, direct rollover, your funds can go right into your IRA. We can ensure that they do. You don't have to worry about that 60-day time frame hanging over you.
Right.
And I've had instances with clients that we got down to the 58th day.
Wow.
And a 10% penalty is ridiculous. That you don't
that's
have
just
to
money
pay.
That's just going to go away.
Exactly.
And you're never going to get back.
Exactly. So if you care about your 401K, the integrity of it, take control over it, take charge of it.
Right. And that, you mentioned something there, is being able, like, you can, if you have an idea of what you want your IRA to do for you, you can make those choices of how money's invested out of that.
Exactly. If you are super conservative in your investment strategy, you might take a 10% position in gold or silver, something like that.
Something that's stable all the time.
Exactly. Something that's going to fight inflation when it starts soaring, and it's going to soar.
And if you're on the gambling side, so to speak, or if you're wanting to take advantage of a certain situation in the financial markets, you can make that decision as well.
If you're young, we utilize a rule of 100. Subtract your age from 100, like a 25-year-old. That would give you 75 as a remainder, and 75% of your portfolio should be in high-risk stocks. You know, that type of thing.
Right. And I know a lot of folks are not even wanting to look at their 401Ks right now because of the situation in the financial world. But you do need to take a look, and you do need to make some decisions further down the road.
It's really amazing how many people, new clients that come in that we sit down with, that haven't opened they'll bring a stack that
right, and
thick.
don't even want to look at them.
No,
All
no,
right.
and that doesn't closing your eyes and going nah nah nah.
It ain't going to change the problem.
No.
Davis, thank you so much for stopping by today.
Thanks
we
for having
appreciate
me,
it.
too.
It is Davis Garrison III with Preservation Financial Group. They're right there on Sunset Drive. They've got the answers to the questions that you have about your 401Ks and those rollover IRAs.